Nice, beautiful day. Really happy the way we worked. Skeptical a little bit about the heat and all the weather and all the issues that go with it, but couldn't ask for a better day. Actually cut it about 5 plays short. I just love the effort that we had out there and what we were getting done. I didn't want any late pulled muscles for the last 5 plays that we'd already gotten on film. So really pleased with the work habits, and our guys are, I think, getting in really good shape. And like I said, I like what I saw.
Bruce, obviously you get a couple extra weeks being the new coach of the new team. What are the priorities maybe on these 2 days of camp? What do you want to get across?
It's more of a passing camp. We're not going to run into each other too much. You know, it's just a matter of watching guys learn and how fast can they learn, how much volume can they understand quickly. And we've thrown a bunch at them, and I was really pleased. Probably the biggest pleased thing was I didn't see one false start. You know, only one false start. We were going on hard counts. We were doing a lot of things. So that was very pleasing to see very, very few penalties.
Were you disappointed with maybe some of the people who weren't here? I know it's voluntary, but would you like to see 100% attendance for something like this, Coach?
Well, yeah. I mean, the only two. Well, Gerald's not here. He's a vet. But the other 2 guys called, and both have problems with pregnancies, and so they're excused. And so that's, like I said, it is voluntary, and we've got just about everybody on deck.
Bruce, I mean, for a lot of us who've covered this team for a long time, Gerald has kind of been a staple of these things, off-season, in-season practices. Is this just life in the NFL, or is this just one of the realities of this league?
Well, yeah, it's up to him. I mean, we got open arms. You know, if he wants to be here and practice with us, that's great. And he's under contract and part of the team. So, yeah, I mean, that's a player's decision, and that's all I can do.
But he wasn't asked not to be here, then?
I don't know who the hell said that.
Bruce, how prepared are you for Thursday night, this organization?
Oh, totally. About 3 weeks ago, we were totally prepared, I think. And going over and over and over, Jason and I have massaged that thing so many times, it's got fingerprints all over it, you know. No, we're more than ready.
Are you one of these guys that's locked into positions of need so much, Bruce?
No,
have
you
a higher
can't.
Guy on the board.
You can't draft for need. You draft for need, you get fired. Draft the best players. If you got 2 of them, now you got 3 of them. And just take the best players that are available for you. Now, if you've got 4 players right there together, and one of them is a need, that's the home run. You know, that's the home run.
Bruce, obviously you watched these guys on tape for a while, evaluating them, but to have them out of the field kind of for the first time, to see them up close and personal, what kind of stood out to you about maybe some of the guys that you're focused in on?
Well, I knew we had good receiving core, and adding Brashard Perriman to it just helped. And you know, Jameis and Blaine both had really good days. I'm anxious to go up and watch the film, but I think we hit our first 9 or 10 in a row. And I know we're also playing off a little bit. We're not jamming guys and doing all that kind of stuff, but really pleased with where the quarterbacks and the receivers are. It's just about what I thought. You know, it was a very good offensive team. They scored a lot of points last year, and we've added some pieces to it. And defensively, we've got pieces. We need more.
Bruce, I know it's so early, but tape on Vita Bay obviously derailed a little bit by that calf injury last year. What do you see in him, and how can he be a difference maker?
Well, he can play 3 positions for sure. I mean, he played 5, he could play 3, he could play nose. And for him, I had to say, whoa. You know, I hate to say sick him. I like saying whoa. And for him to whoa, to slow down a little bit. You don't be knocking guys back into the quarterback today. And so, yeah, he's a very, very talented young man and can do a lot of things.
Is there a comparable for him in terms of players that you've either coached or gone against?
Yeah, I think Haloti Ngata comes to mind because of all the wars we had with Baltimore, you know, and he was a guy that was just, he was always in our backfield, knocking people down, punching the quarterback in the nose, doing all those good things, you know, and so that's the one guy that comes right to mind.
Bruce, it's only a couple weeks here, but how much better do you feel about knowing where guys fit in defensively, how that versatility will line?
I'll know better by Thursday, but you know, getting them on film and seeing who can play nickel, who can't, who's a safety, who's not, and just find outside the front. I think we're really good. I think we're fine, and but just that back end, who's going to play nickel, who's going to play dime, and all those things. Let the guys compete and find out.
Bruce, you have Chandler in Arizona, Chandler Jones.
Mm-hmm.
You know what a pass rush can do to any defense or help any offense. Can that be understated in today's NFL?
No, it can't. I mean, and you need two, because they can game plan one guy, but Chandler is one of those guys you could move around, and you'd like to have two, and I think JPP's that type of guy. Vita's could be some pressure in the middle, and we've got a couple of young guys that I think have the ability to play opposite, to be disruptive, and I know our linebackers are going to be blitzing up the middle a lot, so they're going to chase them out to them a lot of the time. So you want guys that can not only beat the tackles but also run down these new type quarterbacks.
What's the
What's
latest
the
on
reaction
Beckwith?
to the schedule? 7 weeks without a game in Tampa.
You play them when they're scheduled. Am I happy about it? Hell no. I think it's ridiculous, and I voiced my opinion to the people in New York, and anytime they come out with a redo, it is what it is. We got to play them, and thank God we have a good sports science program to help me on travel and practice times and gauging, how tired is our football team coming back before we go to Seattle. So those things are going to be very, very important in that stretch.
Did it bother you more when the schedule maker said he'd like to redo it himself?
No, it's just admitting a bad mistake.
What's the latest, Bruce? What's the latest on Beckwith? You got any definitive word?
No, nothing. Just keep your fingers crossed for the guy, man. What a heck of a kid, a heck of a player. You hope that he can come back.
How about for you being out here the first full practice? It's been a little bit of a while. What was it like? What's it like for you being out here?
I was excited. I sat in a golf cart for a while and I couldn't take it anymore, and had to start talking to guys. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Very exciting.
Bruce, obviously a lot was expected from Rojo last year, being a second-round pick. He didn't get on track like a lot of people were expecting him. What do you see from him, and is he a guy you feel you can count on to be a bigger player, more impact this year?
Talent-wise, no problem, no question. Growth as a player, that's what I'm looking for. Quit popping your fingers. Oh, my bad, I don't like that. We got to get rid of that part because the talent is not an issue.
Blaine knows this offense. Jameis, this is his first go. How quickly has he picked up where you want him to be now?
It's amazing. I mean, he was getting a third and fourth reads quickly today. He was off his first read, and that was not the easiest secondary to read. There was a lot of movement, from quarters to single high to man, and I was extremely pleased with that part of it. I don't think defense got their hands on any of his balls or Blaine's balls.
There's the guys that are here and just kind of watching. None of those are injuries right now that would carry over to training camp, are they?
I hope not.
Evans, Barrett, Godwin.
Evans, hopefully not. No, Godwin just had a tooth thing. He couldn't put his helmet on. And Evans is the one that, we're just hoping we can get something out of in OTAs. All the men should be in OTAs except for Evan.
Mm-hmm. Does it help you to see these guys before the draft?
Oh, heck yeah. I mean, you think you got something, but you're not really sure till you go out there. And again, you've been in the classroom, you're watching trash cans move around. It ain't the same as wide receivers going and boom, coming off. And then you see these guys, oh, he can learn. His knock on him might be he was a slow learner. He can learn. So those are the things you're really looking for.
There's a pretty good chance you're going to help your secondary in the draft, but it's only going to get younger when that happens. Are you concerned at all by the lack of experience?
No, these guys, 3-year guys are vet now anymore. So, we got young guys who are very talented, and position flexibility is what we're looking for, and I think we have some of those. So if we add it, talent, and Todd keeps it simple. He's a great teacher, so that's not going to be an issue.
How much will your relationship with Jason previously help during draft night?
Oh, a ton. It has. This whole process is it's been very easy for both of us because we've done it together before, and the respect factor is mutual, so it's very easy.
What do you think? How about Jameis? It looked like, for the first day out there, looked like he picked up his ball pretty fast.
Knock on wood, yeah. It was unbelievable. It's like I said, some of the reads he was making, that last throw, getting back to, that was the fifth read in that play, and he was on it so fast, and he could tell me why. It's one thing to throw a completion, but tell me why you did it. That's nice. That's really nice.